Hi, this is Mitch, VK6FLEX. I'm hoping someone can tell me what I've created here. Light's a bit low. So here we have a Tate radio. The Tate radio is programmed to 147.100. We have an Icom radio on 147.400. We'll turn that down to 100. Here we have the little box I've made, which is meant to be a diplexer, but it's doesn't seem to be acting like one, or maybe it is, I'm not sure. We have the antenna, which goes into a 50-watt dummy load, as you can see there. The 2-meter port comes around and goes into our Tate radio at the back there. The 70SEMS port goes into the back of our Icom radio. The original purpose is to have that one as a receiving radio on 70SEMS, and that's a transmit radio on 2 meters. But I got some interesting results. I'm transmitting into a dummy load, so there's no problems with going over any other channels. It's probably not going to go any further out of this room. So I transmit 1, 2, 3, 4. The Icom radio receives it, not a problem. Now the Icom radio will receive it quite far up the band. Keep in mind that that's going out of the Tate radio into the box, then directly into this radio through the splitter, or the diplexer, or duplexer, not really sure what it is. So as you can see, I can still transmit and it can still receive it. Still receiving it. Oops. $147,325 doesn't receive it. 315, it's not receiving it. 295, it's just receiving it. 300, still just receiving it. 305, that's about the end of it there. Okay, so here's the interesting part. I've got a Wuxen radio. As you can see, this radio is 147.400. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transmit on the Tate radio. Tune this to 147.400. And I'm going to transmit. You're going to do this with 2 hands. So if I transmit on that one, not a problem, not receiving it on this at all. Now I'll drop the key on this one, so that's now transmitting constantly into the dummy load. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this radio is still working perfectly fine to the Icom, with only about 300 kilohertz split. Why is this? So let go of that. It's not going over the top of it at all. And they're right next to each other. And they're plugged into each other through the box. Hopefully someone can answer.